tip, the first thing that I'm seeing that everybody's really lacking on is the volume and therefore the quantity
Yeah.
of social media that they're pushing out. We're taking clients that they think posting once a week is too much, and it's like, where did you ever hear that once a week is too much? It's like, well, I don't want everybody to, think that we post too much and this and that. It's like, listen, 3 to 8, maybe 8% of your followers see any given post. Thanks to the lovely algorithms and the organic reach component of it. But even if half the people back like they did 5 years ago, even if like 50% of people saw your posts, you're still not posting enough if you're only posting once a day,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Oh,
once a week is unheard of. So
right.
we're seeing a lot of that, and I'm joking about it, but it's really crazy. Like I would say like 90% of these consulting clients that we have are posting once a week on average, maybe twice. Some of them, honestly, once a month. Like it's just really a forgotten thing is what it is. Now, some of them on the flip side, some of them are doing a good job and they do post, pretty much daily. But then we're getting into they're only doing one type of post on one platform type of thing. So, oh, we post every day. Okay, well, what is it? Well, it's once a day on Facebook and it's just a static graphic and there's no caption that's enticing. There's no call to action. There's not, it's missing so many things. So that's what we kind of try to take them. And, for your listeners right now, I would say the first point that I would make is to do an audit of your social media. And if you need help, I'm sure Brittany or I can help you. But do an audit and look at what platforms you're on and look at your customer base, your real life customer base, who's walking in the door of your business or whatever, who's picking up the phone to call you, and look at those and reverse engineer and say, okay, well, it's 30 to 50-year-old women that make X amount of money per year and so on and so forth. That's my customer. That's my ideal customer base. Okay, well, where are those people at? Well, that's on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And so, and figure out which platforms your customers are on. See if you're on them to begin with. If not, why not? How many times are you posting? What are you doing? What are you not doing? And just kind of be truthful with yourself from an auditing standpoint. That's the first thing.
Right. That's huge. That's such good information because it's so simple. That's the good news. It's not like that hard to do, but it's so overlooked.
It is.
I don't know, like I don't know, people kind of randomly just choose a place to post or something. Maybe there's not much thought put into it, but it's not that hard to do. And it's so helpful.
Well, and I'm going to take it like a second step there. On top of that, doing the auditing thing, because people will probably not be truthful with themselves. Really, let's face it, like we're not really the best at being introspective and truthful with ourselves most of the time. But two, if you have a business associate or close friend or somebody that will be honest with you, have them look at all your social media. Say, hey, through your lens, what are you seeing that we could improve on? If you were a customer, what would you like to see from us? And then the third thing, to take it another step, would be to ask your customers, what do you want from us? What do you want from this page? What do you want me to post on Facebook as a business or whatever? Like, let's say it's a plumbing company. What do you want us to post about? Do you want tips on how to unclog your toilet? Do you want tips? You want a video on how to replace the valve in the back of your toilet? Or, what are you trying to get? And your people will tell you, your audience will tell you if you have a fairly engaging audience. They'll let you know.
Right. Yeah, no, that's such a good point. I mean, if you, and then if you notice that like there's certain kind of content that's doing well, like keep it up. Don't be like, oh, okay, I just think I'm going to change it now. Like I've done that myself too. And I'll look back and go, Brittany, what the hell is wrong with you? Like nobody asked you to post about this, but and so sometimes we have to check ourselves, even if we have a lot of experience, but, okay, cool. So first thing you can do is evaluate your situation, look at everything, look at who you're trying to reach, what platform you should be on, so on and so forth.
Correct.
What do you think next? Like, are you having your clients, are you giving them specific instructions? Like you should be posting this many times a week and so on and so forth? Okay.
Yeah. So one of the big areas that we're seeing a lack of posting in, even if they are doing a good job on, like, let's say just like the regular feed on Facebook and Instagram, for example. Even if they're doing well on that, they're probably not doing a lot of stories, and they're probably not doing any video. I mean, very few clients that we come across, businesses, are doing anything with video. It's really wild.
Right.
So we're giving them actionable tips there and saying, hey, okay, let's shoot for 3 to 5 stories per day on Facebook and Instagram combined. And if they think that that's difficult and they're freaking out, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? Then we break it down and say, okay, just take your phone when you're out and about within your company. Maybe you're walking through the store. Maybe you're actually out to eat somewhere and it has nothing to do with your business. But you turn that camera around, flip it in selfie mode, and just say something. Just start talking and put out some kind of content, and do this to bring the personal side of your business to the forefront, so that people aren't just seeing the business side. They're seeing that, hey, Dan Peterson, the human, is behind this stuff, not just Dan Peterson, the business owner.
Right.
So that's kind of one step that we take. We say, where's the gaps? And like I said, it's usually stories and video to start with.
Right.
Break it down. Find some, something that maybe is interesting going on every day that you can record or you can talk about. I mean, our slogan is think social first. And that's because everything is content.